Welcome back to the round table. We had to actually consult the guide to see where the hell to go next because we got impatient and apparently we missed something with Gumshoe. I hope at least that's it. We should have tested if that's actually the thing, but oh well. We found a few nuggets of background knowledge here and there as well while we stumbled upon, like blood on Edgeworth floor, and that Phoenix that Phoenix thought that he maybe slapped someone for being bad at their job or having a nosebleed. I don't know, whatever. It wasn't that important, otherwise it would be here.
Yeah, it was unclear if it was something that we actually needed to remember or not. Well,
but yeah, now we need code record.
Aside from that, we just had stuff like this.
What? Wait, we want to do that one? Okay, look on the floor, it's a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something. I just rope me a steer with this here lasso.
What?
It was a bellowing moo, pal, moo! Detective Gumshoe, I presume.
Okay, we need the spray, the luminol spray, and spray it on the head.
Yes, we do need that.
I don't think present. You have to go into invest.
No, there is no spray option here.
No, I mean like go to examine, then in tab. Yeah? Tab the code record. What?
Court record. No, why would it be that kind of a confusing setup?
I don't know. So maybe it doesn't work in the computer PC version? Apparently the head supposedly has blood on it, so I mean, you are in dialogue. Maybe you can't do it in dialogue. You have to get out of the dialogue.
Belly the cactus.
So now, code record. And try to go to the spray. There, spray!
Huh.
See? It does work.
What kind of
There we go.
logic is that? Zoom in on that.
We got a reaction!
Oh, there's something white coming out of it.
Oh no.
There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right on these spines.
I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Nah, it doesn't look
Really?
that bad.
Really now? Maybe that's the murder weapon.
Okay, go to talk and then I can confirm if we did it or not. Yep, we have to show him SL9 evidence.
I was so sure we already did that.
The glove, just... what?
Detective Goodman's note and a switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
So now there should be another dialogue option.
Let's see.
Yep, that's what we missed. How did we miss that?
I don't know. Sometimes it's so obvious.
Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him right in the butt.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started a rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence.
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
He was also just 1 week before retirement.
I don't think so. He looks too young for that.
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the Hazel 9 incident, see?
So that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of evidence locker himself?
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? I was so captivated by the flyer.
Yeah, it's all pink and tasty. The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later. Adios, amigos.
I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too.
And now we can go. Now we can progress. And we can do
Finally.
the things that we missed before and show it. I mean, we skipped over it when we actually looked around. So we haven't actually read it thoroughly. We just saw that something happened. Like screen transitions and stuff.
Let's see then. Was there something here
No,
that we needed to go into?
Was the only really important thing was in the High Prosecutor's office.
February 23rd.
Oh.
Oh no.
Guests. My apologies.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right.
He has the hotel bring him tea service.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way,
Where? You got tea service. Don't take my lines. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
No, it's a rookie mistake. All people in the law do. They just don't look at the other side of the receipt.
Oh yeah, isn't it? Okay, let's go into the... Yeah, examine and then spray. And, yeah, spray and then we examine the prosecutor's thingy again.
Spray and pray. Come on. Zooming in.
What? It looks like some blood has dripped down here.
Judging by the amount, my guess is it's some kind of nosebleed.
A nosebleed, huh? Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind?
Hey, pal. That's why I always have this goddamn band-aid on my cheek.
You spray the... Well, whatever. Now examine the
I don't think
statue
it was.
thing. won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch?
Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. And again, Edgeworth has always been like that.
Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid.
Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contest, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments.
That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff.
Drinking contests, biggest snot bubble contests. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like,
I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me.
that's how he's always been.
Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it?
He's all self-referential. Well then. So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Oh, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
they gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still...
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Everyone's got a little grudge. Take this vase.
Wright, please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea?
But you got tea. I'll pass on the tea, just tell me about the case. No, I will have that tea.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edwards just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence I can get some reaction out of...
Out of what? Him?
The best? Maybe this thing? Oh, right! I'd better check this now.
As I was saying, It's this. A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please, don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the Cohen case.
It was the serial screwdriver massacre. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's brought back to his office by Gant's request. Completely unrelated, but added to the court record.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the Cohen case.
Or does it?
Oh.
So, I do not accept such lovely gifts. Maybe... No?
Oh, what the...
God damn-
Why did you
Ah,
skip? That wasn't the same reaction. What is...
I thought it was the same reaction.
Oh, talking about his father's
God
murder
damn
in
it.
the elevator. I don't know what you skipped. Hopefully nothing vital.
Well, are we gonna
Well, you
go
can
ahead
show it
anyway?
again and then probably plays again.
Show it again?
Yeah, when this
Oh,
string of
yeah.
dialogue is over.
Well, assuming it doesn't just get interrupted by another character and then Edgeworth leaves us.
No, we haven't talked to him yet, so he won't leave.
Okay. Let's see once more.
There we go.
With feeling.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
The truth?
Give me the truth. Give me the truth.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Gunt. It's so close to demon.
Yeah. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too? Then...
He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Hi, I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. What? Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't...
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, Chief Prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science? Oh, yes, of course. Wait, just today Mr. White and I were using this.
I can demonstrate it. Psst, psst, psst.
Ah. Luminol testing fluid, huh? Well then, I might have use for this. Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints? It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. I'm Connor. I'm the android sent by to help in this investigation. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks! How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprinting set recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. That's a lot of fingerprint.
That's a lot of fingering going around.
Oh no!
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
All that fingering keeps always haunting me.
Right.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Did we?
On Edgeworth's butt.
I mean, in the evidence room, I suppose.
Yes, that is the one thing.
Oh, on the face on the blue badger.
On the face.
Probably just gumshoes.
We might as well make sure that there's nothing on it.
It's not the fingerprint set, though.
Nope. Come on. No, can't use it here.
Eh? Oh, that's bull.
So presumably... No, I think you need to actually know where there is a handprint in order to do it.
Oh.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, mouse. Don't fight me. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, and this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use this secret weapon we just... Let's use it.
Borrowed. God damn it. Discord is fucking you up, Lord.
No!
Ah. I don't know why.
It's not too bad, is it?
Well, it's good and then it goes bad again? I don't know. Wait a second. Okay. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger to finger on.
Okay. A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
Do it. Wait, is there something here? No. Come on.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. How to finger properly those prints.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes when she's ready to tease me really bad.
First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around. Gently.
Stop sprinkling it on me. Huh? How do you do that?
With enter. See? Oh, that's not... Oh, the touch screen was better for that.
It looks that did the trick.
Aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, you blow in your microphone. Just blow away the excess.
Just spread them wide and blow.
Huh? How do I do that?
How do I do that?
Oh,
How do
with
you do?
space? How boring. Imagine you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake. What? See? What? That doesn't make sense. Press space and imagine blowing out candles. Wow, that looks like
that
fun.
looks like fun.
Oh.
That looks like
I'm
fun.
always stealing your lines. And your
It
prints.
might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine, I won't go up your nose with my finger or anything.
You better not.
Just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingering printing, Mr. White.
I guess I'd better give it a try. Here it goes. Hiya, hiya, hiya. No, I can just... I don't need to use enter, I can just... click around.
Oh, okay.
Beepity boop. I'm just gonna fill the entire screen until it's completely white.
No.
Yes. We're being completionists, man. We gotta cover every corner for every bit of evidence.
Blow it. Blow it now.
Whoosh. Oh, it was pretty big, actually.
But this is a shitty fingerprint.
See. I think I'd like to try one of the other fingerprints.
Okay, let's move on to a different finger.
Now let's try 2 at once.
Oh boy. Aha! You did it! You found one! That doesn't look anything like... This looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Damn it. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Oh. Now that you mentioned, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
Gloves. I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations.
God damn it.
But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely.
Yeah, I was wondering if...
Seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside of the blood. Right
Yeah, but
here.
that's gumshoe, probably.
Yeah, we'll have a good old... what would you call it? A souvenir of him.
Yeah, blow gumshoe's finger. There we go.
All clear almost. Well, come on.
Still not enough. Damn, you have to blow it
What
really
do-
hard so that it actually works.
Fingering is a very serious thing. You cannot be too...
What is
Oh.
missing?
No?
Wait, what?
No,
What the hell? Why did it not? Oh,
I'm just gonna be super extra furrowed and just pour it on.
what? Why
What?
did you? What?
I don't know how that happened. Come on, come on. Did I run out of powder or something?
Oh, that's so finicky.
Come on, come on.
Ah, there we go. Yay, a print so clear it's dazzling. Well, just because there was not enough shit on there, then you didn't react. Dazzling? Oh no, that's you.
Dazzling.
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet. This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint. And not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints, Gumshoe.
How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. But bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
I wonder. See, where is he? Mr. Gumshoe?
Yep, there we go.
Let's see. Compare. Yes, the beepity boopy. What's the
Aha!
success?
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. White? Gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time.
Ah!
Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss.
Ah!
You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. White.
I roll a punch right into my own face. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Yup.
One other handprint.
On the left side with the thing where it sticks out.
Was there?
Yep.
This is where we got aluminum fluid reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again.
Why would you leave it be?
Check it. I don't know. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
You only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Probably partial.
Well, I don't see any other place. Well,
Huh?
there was something there apparently.
You just blow to see where it starts. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Oh,
I gave it my best shot.
that kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Yep, okay, let's try a different finger then. It's one of the bigger ones, I suppose.
Okay, so they simply want me to guess.
No, I mean one of the visible ones.
God damn
You
it.
accidentally clicked on backspace or something.
No, I think what they mean is that, yeah, I can't even choose these parts. It has to be something here where the blood wasn't wiped away. Aha! We got something. Pour that heroin right on it. And then sniff it up.
Oh, why is it so picky? What?
Why?
This is so stupid. Why does this happen?
I don't know. We're trapped in an eternal loop. Come on. If I get too close
Maybe just move it over and hit enter instead of.
move it over. What am I missing?
I think that was as frustrating on the DS as well. There we go. Oh, God.
Okay, let's see now who it might.
Ah, there.
Well then.
Beepity bappity boopy.
Success! I won! Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall!
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints found on a bloody handprint left in the evidence room. The print had been wiped.
That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh!
So, we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Believe in the evidence.
Wait, so we are not even questioning him?
Not yet, apparently.
Oh well.
Do. Saving the game.
Yeah, I guess that's the episode, right? I would say, at least.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, okay. Hope you enjoyed it so far. And stay tuned for more.
And if you like what you see, like and subscribe and comment about how great that fingerprinting mechanic was.
Yeah, we fingered those prints good.